Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I rise in strong support of the conference report for the National Defense Authorization Act for fiscal year 2018. I would like to thank Chairman Thorne, Ranking Member Smith, all the conferees, and the committee staff for their hard work on this important piece of legislation. As members of Congress, it's our responsibility to provide support for our men and women in uniform while they selflessly serve our nation. This bill authorizes as a much-needed $634 billion in base budget requirements for our national security. This number is the minimum requirement needed to even begin the process of restoring our military's readiness. Tragically, this year alone, we have heard report after report of deadly training accidents. These accidents demonstrate severe readiness shortfalls across the services. We cannot stand by as our men and women in uniform continue to suffer. Now is the time to invest, and this bill does just that. The NDAA authorizes a 2.4% pay increase for our troops, authorizes 24 additional F-18 Super Hornets to help fill the Navy's strike fighter shortfall, and it fully funds the B-21 bomber, a critical platform needed to deter and defeat future aggression around the world. I'm proud to represent Missouri's 4th Congressional District, which is home to Whiteman Air Force Base and Fort Leonard Wood. This bill funds modernization programs for the B-2 bomber, authorizes $50 million in DoD impact aid for military-connected schools, and fully authorizes a new hospital facility and blood processing center at Fort Leonard Wood. As chairwoman of the Oversight Investigations Subcommittee, I'm proud of the provisions in the conference report that will improve the foreign military sales process and provide the National Nuclear Security Administration with much-needed flexibility to address the crippling infrastructure of the U.S. nuclear security enterprise. I want to thank Ranking Member Seth Moulton for his support in working on these important issues in a bipartisan fashion. Mr. Speaker, our troops deserve this bill, and they deserve the funding that authorizes. Thanks to the leadership of Chairman Thornberry, this conference report increased defense spending to meet the needs of today's warfighter. I'm proud of this critical bill, and I urge my colleagues to support its passage. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.